Hi everybody, it's Patty the Tinkerer's wife. I am at my new place. It's about an hour from where I used to live, kind of in my old stomping grounds when I was a teen, so it's kind of fun that way. Um, Anyhow, I wanted to kind of give you a tour, I gotta quit using that word, of what's happening outside here, because we're going to be changing things and just want to show you what I'm up against. So you want to show you what I got. So let's go. Here we go. This lilacs that everything just kind of leans. We're probably going to be getting rid of some of these arborvitaes. Lots of arbs in this place, but I have no idea what color the lilacs are. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Lots of clematis. Looks like we got some dieback coming on here. The Ilex Sky Pencil. That's what this vertical thing is. More of the, oh yeah, it's got it too. You see that? That'll make it, that makes them turn yellow. Look at that. Oh, we're gonna have to do some renovating out here. Lots of clematis. There's this looks like it's probably trumpet vine, which is really a bad place to plant it. Lots of these little arbor things, these little fun things. I have furniture to sell, bedding to sell. This is just all clematis. It looks like some of them were probably what kind do I want to say? Viticellas or Viticella, however you pronounce it. But yeah, there's also honeysuckle in here. We're gonna do some major editing. Bird baths. I've got like 3 big beautiful bird baths, which is lovely. Barberry. Do not plant barberry along a narrow driveway. Just saying. Peonies. There's 3 peonies. What I'm standing under here right now is lilac. I don't know what color it is yet. And we have mildew happening. These are maple seedlings, so that's mildew on those. Lots of red rock. I'm not a fan. This Weigela is the wrong plant for this spot. These, see how big that is? That's as high as that awning and it's still growing. So it has the fun red blooms, but there's a peony under there. It's trying to eat the azalea. So that's my house. There is a tricolor beech in the backyard. There's more honeysuckle planted on that fence piece there, and she has other vines on that, and there's all kinds of zonal geraniums that she had planted. I think she liked the lava thing. Golden barberry. Oh yes, and this monster. I don't know if any of you live with this particular kind of shrub, but it throws seedlings. It's going away along with the other 3 shrubs I showed you because they're just not a good fit. This is not where you want them. An azalea, I don't know what color it is yet, but it's an azalea, so I guess I'll have to find out. Somebody here probably knows. I met the fella next door. He actually worked, I can't see the screen, so forgive me if I'm not. There's the azalea. At first I thought it might be something else because I'm getting a little, I haven't worked in the industry for a while and it kind of looked like a magnolia, but I got up close to it and somebody goes, oh, well, that's an azalea. And I said, oh yeah, you're right. You know, we're not always right. We like to know what we know, but we know that we don't know everything, and sometimes we get things wrong. But one of the dead giveaways was the buds. There's 3 buds for flowers for next year. So I have no idea what color the azaleas are. The spirea, there's 2 of them. They're going away. These I may let bloom this year and then next year plant something else in there. I'm not sure yet. I have some golden oregano. which I like that plant. It's a really easy plant to take care of. More iris. We're heading into the backyard. Oh, that's lovely. We have a sewer vent pipe right where you enter my backyard. That doesn't make it very handy. And the electrical stuff here. Oh my goodness. The power company is supposed to have that lifted off of the... That's still hitting the roof. I'm not happy with that. I don't know if they were out here yet. The previous owner left little statues, not my style, so they will go in the sale. I have no idea what color this one is. It just looks... the blue ones can do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's probably bittersweet. The Solanaceae has a purple flower on it. This is a Miss Kim lilac or something like that. It's Korean. It gets a little lavender. Blooms a little more open than regular and smaller. Another hydrangea that's looking like it needs water really badly. And another Birdbath. That's a nice pot. I wonder if it's good. Oh, yeah. Rose of Sharon. That's what that plant out front is. There's another one here. She liked them. I don't. Cherry trees. 1, 2, and it looks like this is either... I don't know what this tree is, but we're going to have to find out. Come with me while we find out. I'm trying to see if it's... No, I don't think it's Ailanthus. I think this is probably walnut. That has got to come out. And boxwood. I absolutely hate boxwood. They smell like cat pee to me, since it's my property. So, cherry tree, cherry tree. You know how you tell if it's a cherry tree? You see that little bump on the stem of that leaf? That's a cherry tree. You can tell if it's a cherry tree because all cherries have that. I think this one might, yeah, this is one too. You can see the vertical lenticels. Those stripes are called lenticels. They all have the vertical lenticels on them. And I'm getting stuck by things. This, I believe, no, that's another cherry. Well, where'd the apples come from? There were apples back here. I don't think that one's an apple. No, that can't be an apple tree. These are all cherry trees. Oh, Lord have mercy. These are a mess. Excuse me. I just went into shock because there was lovely apples back here. And now there's not any, so I don't know where those came from. Tricolor beech. Doesn't look very tricolor right now. The bronze bark beetle gets these, so we are going to keep an eye on it. They have a company who comes and does this. There's, I believe, one of the invasive butterfly bushes. So as long as I prune it, it will be well under control and I won't have to worry about it seeding anywhere. Rose of Sharon here also. She has a pot of like 4 or 5 of them. Looks like we've got some Veronicas in here. Yeah, this is a nice little community here. Oh man, I'm so upset. I thought I had an apple tree here, but I don't. I'm so unhappy. Well, I guess I'll have to plant one. So anyway, that's this. We'll go up here. This is how not to grow arborvitae. See that? No, bad move. We're going to be editing probably most all of this, if not all of it, and redoing it because my shed, yes, I own this shed, unlike other places that you go, you don't own the sheds or whatever outbuildings, but I own this, so I want to protect it. And these are a fire hazard. Like if the 4th of July came and somebody had fireworks or something out here, and it flew into there, or some spark from a fire somewhere. Anyway, I've got my plants all in here. I need to get them watered. I am adopting the oreganos and this thyme, which I use a lot of thyme, so that's good. And these plants, these hosta, 3 kinds of hosta and maidenhair fern, and a campanula bellflower that is a mounding, kind of a creeping thing. Well, it says it's almost 80 in here. I wouldn't doubt it. I also have a Weber. Now, I didn't know I had a Weber. That came with it. I've got to get the hummingbirds fed. That poor hummingbird over there. He doesn't have anything. I know, I'm sorry. I'm being neglectful. And I finally got my bench back. It is a little worse for wear and tear. I'm going to have to rejuvenate it. So all in all, it's a pretty nice space out here. She left the lovely wreaths. That was really nice. This is in really good shape compared to my other one, my other house. They actually, looks like they put some relatively decent siding on it. My chair that Ben found me for my birthday a few years before he passed away, it's actually hardwood, so it's a very dry hardwood though, so one of these days it'll probably just break into a million pieces, right? So yeah, there's some more Rose of Sharon and Crocosmia. Both of those are plants that are greedy either through seeding or whatever. This here she put up so that she could grow vines on it and kind of have this enclosed space, which is nice. Oops. Excuse me while I pick up my stick. So I'm inheriting a lot of plant pots. Oh, it looks like they're needing water. I have not been watering out here because I don't even know where my hose is. That's something I need to do, but I'm barely getting boxes unpacked inside, so don't blame me. It's like the end of the season anyway. I should look in here while we're here. Want to see my shed? I don't even know if there's a light in here. All kinds of lovely paint and stuff. There is some Alaska fish fertilizer, but that's probably more salts based than organic. My grow light back there, that red box. I do not see my hose. Where did they put it? Well, it might be in the other one. We have, oh, this is kind of cool. They've got, I can put jars in here, which is nice, or stuff like this. That's going in the sale. I hate that stuff. It's too perfumey. Somebody spilled perfume or something in the hallway by the bathroom, or in the bathroom. I'm not sure which yet, but it just reeks. I thought somebody just used cleaner when I looked at the place. Lots of plastic stuff that I can choose from, but I don't want any of it because, oh, I'll take probably these guys. So I'll have those, and I might use one of these. Oh, we are going over here. This is, yeah, unlike my other place, I own this. I've got to find out where they put my hose. I don't want to have to buy another hose and buy one full price. You know what I mean? This is actually a wood construction shed. I've got all my stuff for my green stock planters and my big planters back there that are for tomatoes. This stack from the terracotta down to that ceramic one was what she left behind. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to come in here and completely take everything out. It's big. Oh, and there's my little, that's the only Christmas trees I'll have. I say that now, but I might decide to do something later. Yeah, I don't know where they put my hose. I've got to find it. Yeah, you're taking you on an adventure. I know. This leaks. It leaks, so I've got to replace this roof. That's not going to be too much of a cost to do that because the metal will, you know, be reusable. But all, like my worm castings, all the stuff I got a couple of years ago, the stuff that was gifted to me by Mark Smith, my dear friend Mark Smith. Oh, I also got this gas mower. Yeah, that was a pretty good deal. So as long as it runs and it's not just junk. I don't know. Oh, I've got to get busy and find some way to water stuff. Well, anyway. So that's what I know here. I'm going to have to make some retractions in my statements. I've been telling everybody I had an apple tree, but these are all flippin' cherry trees. And I do not want cherry trees. They are so messy. I would rather have apple trees. So I'll see if we can get that done. This is going to be a lot of work though. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Anyway, that's what I got going on here. How about that? So, oh, I should show you this. It's blooming. That is Fuchsia genii, and it has been out in some sun, so it's not as chartreuse. It's also later in the season. In the spring, it comes on almost full yellow. It's pretty cool, and then it turns green. She has more clematis that she's planted here. My plants from over there, I actually have fireweed that I'm waiting to go to seed because I want to capture the seeds, and I love it. Love the stuff. People are going to think I'm really strange. This just turned out to be a pretty good planter. My scented geraniums and Artemisia here. Chives are doing good. All of these are doing good. These guys are loving it. This guy really needs water. I've got to put it in more shade. And my this is Australian mint bush, and it gets purple, little purple flowers early in the spring. It's really, really pretty when it blooms, but it's very minty. And I was trying to remember what it's used for, and I can't remember. Anyway, variegated ginger there. This was a 2-for-1 plant that I got. It has, this is actually, has, I think it's Jack Frost. It actually is kind of funky now because it's been under stress. And this bronze sedge. And Japanese anemone. And there is my Bocking 14 comfrey. Oh, I should say, where's my very sad? I don't see it here right now. Oh, these guys here are lilacs from my other house. I found those growing up in the yard. See, this is what's good about knowing plants, is you can see something that's growing. Okay, let's go. I feel like this is becoming a really long video. But I think that's probably about it. That's part 1. There's lots more coming. And yeah, so my knees, both of them. Yesterday I was on my knees a lot. I was also driving yesterday, not very much. I'm literally, you could throw a rock and hit Lowe's and Home Depot from my house. That close. Yeah, I also have a Daiso store. The gloss on the Daiso store was taken off quite neatly. I've seen a lot of, blow up. You got to go to this store. It's so cool, blah, blah, blah. It has some cute things, but not any more than any other store. And here's the hitch. Nothing is returnable. What you buy is what you buy. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't know that I'll be back then. But I should show you what I got. These are pretty cute. Let me turn this. These are bag clips. Are those cute? Little animal clips. And I got these bigger ones for like big bags, so, because I usually buy the chips in that size bag. Yeah, this is the inside mess. That plant is 1.5 years old and it's doing really well. A friend of mine gave that to me. But I'm living with boxes, like lots of boxes. And I probably got over half of them, not half, I would say 6, maybe 8 of them taken care of. This is all edible stuff from the flowers, rice, pasta, canned goods, bottled goods, and I don't know where I'm going to put it. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. I am going to leave it at that. Yeah, I'll just keep me in your prayers because there's a lot going on here, and I do not suffer chaos well. It is something I have to battle and work hard to keep myself from getting upset, from getting anxious. Yeah, I like order, and I lived with a man who was a disordered genius, sweet man, very talented, but he could live with so much chaos and I couldn't, and that was hard all those years. Loved him to death. I did. Loved him until he died. Still love him, actually. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh, I should show you this. This was one of the big pieces of furniture. I have the table and 6 chairs and a buffet, or whatever they call it, side whatever. Another that's a little taller than this, so that is probably 3 feet, so I'm guessing it might be 4 feet because the base of it comes up higher. But this was left in the house along with the other 2 lovely items, but we had to empty the house, and also 2 small recliners before we could put the stuff in here. So that was a surprise, and as tired as we were not really very happy. But I'm counting my blessings now because I can sell these formal items. I'm not a formal person, so I like relaxed, lovely things, that kind of stuff. I do like, what is it? Oh, mid-century modern stuff. Some of that I like because it's clean lines, but this stuff is a little too fancy. I look at that and I just say, oh dear Lord, help me. That's a massive dusting job. Does anybody else feel that way? Really? I mean, do you? I sure do. Anyway, I got to get going here. It's getting warm outside. I just realized walking around out there, the thermometer said it was getting close to 80, but earlier it said it wasn't near that hot, so it's warming up pretty fast here. So I'm going to let you go for now. This is Patty the Tinker's wife from an hour west of where I used to live. That's all I'm telling you. Anyway, God bless. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. Everybody that's new and everybody that's old. Thank you very much.